Hello, everyone. Pam DuBois, Dream Real Estate TV, and I am super excited to have with me today our special guest, J.R. Smith, and J.R. is with Exit Realty Perspectives, and grateful to have you on here today. So what we want to do is we want to share a little bit of information about J.R. really quick, and then we'll go into some other questions for you. So tell me about J.R. Like, what area are you in? You're in the Maryland area. You cover real estate in Maryland, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in Maryland and DC, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that's enough area to cover.
True.
We do predominantly a lot of stuff in Maryland, predominantly hitting all types of markets, residential, commercial, multifamily, investor market, first-time home buyer,
Okay.
second and third-time home buyer as well.
Okay. You pretty much do everything. Anything and everything to do with real estate, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So how did you get started in real estate?
So got started in real estate. My dad was, or my progenitor, got me started. As a little boy, I would go out with him as he would work the industry and meet clients and that sort of thing. And it just became second nature.
Oh.
I saw a lot of things in the business, and it made me really happy. You know, I like the response and helping people and that sort of thing, and removing those barriers for families that wanted to purchase but didn't know how.
Right, right. So you actually just followed in the family.
Yes, exactly.
That's
Exactly.
really good. So you had
I
that
wanted to be a
knowledge.
doctor, but that didn't work out.
Then real estate is what it is. Next best,
Right.
right? Real estate.
Yes.
Yes. So what are you currently seeing that's going on in the real estate market? The real estate market has definitely changed with the interest rates going up right now. What are you seeing right now? Are you seeing?
Well,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
we're seeing the market de-escalate, and that doesn't mean that it's falling off and prices are coming down, but the market is slowing its pace.
Okay.
And with the higher rates, that's making the buyers a little bit more apprehensive. We've all been spoiled with the 2% interest rates.
Gosh.
And now this is the first time that I can remember where the prices are still soaring somewhat, and the rates are high at the same time. Normally, it's the opposite. You have high prices, you have lower interest rates.
Right.
You know,
Right.
higher interest rates, you have lower sales prices of homes. But now you have both, and that is putting a lot of strain on the market, and for the buying public, because it makes it a little bit tougher.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I think it's kind of a confusing market too, right? I'm seeing more sale signs out there. So the inventory is picking up, is that right?
Yes, inventory is picking up. Just the buying public is just saying, hey, wait a minute, let me see what the economy is going to do before I make that step. And jobs are, a little scarce.
Uncertainty. Yeah.
The market's a
Uncertainty.
little, uncertainty there. Yeah. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
I would say to people too, and think about this for a second. If you're gonna buy, you basically you're gonna live in it for a while. It's not like you're gonna turn around and sell it for the next couple of years. Then don't watch the news. Don't listen to them, right?
Right, exactly.
Because they do scare you. If something was going on in the world right now, I wouldn't be able to tell you because I don't watch the news at all. So it's just, the best thing because there's a lot of negativity in the news. I mean, you want to know what's going on, but just, if you need to buy, now is the time to buy. You're going to buy, you need a place to live, right? So, I mean, I remember when we bought our first house, it was 12%. Back in 1985, 86 or something like that. So yeah, we did get spoiled with the 2%. So tell me, if a seller is out there right now and they're thinking about selling, what advice would you give a seller?
Well, depending on the market that they're in, um, makes a difference. But for the average seller, um, definitely put out a good product. Look at your house as if as if you're the buyer buying your property.
Right.
And you look at it and critique it, because that's what's going to happen with that new buyer that comes in. And I'm a component of, I want to put forth my best. I don't believe in buying junk. You want to, you're still serving the public. So if it were your child, would you want your child to buy this particular home? So make it feel that way.
Yeah.
Throw some paint on the walls, paint it up, make it look nice, change that carpet. Um, it's an investment for the buyer and for you. And it's really an investment in the market as well. If you do those types of things, you can expect your price. The buyer will be more apt to pay for it.
Yeah.
So those types of quality things, um, you'll see the return on the investment.
Great advice. That's great advice, most definitely, because people actually they want to walk in and see and don't see a lot of work to get done, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Correct.
I think it makes so much sense. And people then again probably won't lowball you as far as your offer because they see this work that needs to be done.
Yeah, and it also has to deal with value. I know we're in a day where it's about, you hear money, money, money all the time.
Hmm.
But, as a realtor, professional in the industry, I would like to represent something that's also going to be representation of me and the type of business that we have here.
Yeah.
And, you know, um, you hear stories from buyers and sellers, and I don't want to be amongst those stories.
Right.
So we
Right.
can work together, and there are a lot of things that we can do to bring your property up to par. And if not, then you reduce the price to cover some of those things. I'm not saying give away the kitchen sink, but make it attractive.
Okay. Okay. That's great advice. That's great advice. Do you want to share with us like one of your best real estate story?
Hey, yes, I have one. Um, I was involved in selling a property to clients who were vision impaired, and it was my first um, client with that type of that needed help.
Yeah.
And it was really special to me because, number one, they really counted on me.
Yeah.
So when I first met them, I went to their home, and the owner happened to mention that there was a cleaning crew that they'd have come in, or a cleaning person.
Hmm.
And when I got to the home and she began to talk to me, said, "Yeah, we have a cleaning person that comes through." And I looked at the place and I was really upset because they didn't do a great job.
Oh.
And I thought that was taking advantage of somebody.
Yeah.
So, and now you're asking me to help you find a home. So I took great pride in showing them property, um, having the family come and look at it. Was really, and I got to understand from that point of view, which I had no experience in. And, one of the things it's a funny story though. I was walking them to the car, to the van. I had a van at the time. I was walking them to the van, and I'm kind of like, okay, let me walk with you. Let me hold your hand.
Yeah.
And like, get off of me. We can walk. And they outwalked me,
Right.
chased me.
Yeah.
And it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. And that
Yeah.
was one of the most special um, transactions that I've had.
Oh, that's neat. That is neat because they worked with you even though you didn't have the ability to communicate in sign language, so to speak, right?
Well, yeah. So, and we did our contracts in Braille.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I got to see some of the equipment. So we would take the equipment, they would scan it, it would read it to them, and then it would show them where to sign. It was really, really neat technology. And
Wow.
yeah, so it was amazing, amazing
That's
experience.
exciting. Wow, that's exciting. You just never know in real estate, where you're helping people, because everybody actually, they need a home, a place to live. So share with us again the areas that you actually service, the areas that you cover right now.
All right, so we cover here Maryland, DC,
Okay.
Pennsylvania, um, predominantly on a day-to-day basis. We do Baltimore County and the metropolitan surrounding areas all day long.
Okay.
And we tend to stay within areas that we know, like the back of our hand.
Right.
So, and if there's something that's a little too far away, I've had a client the other day, was referral properties 140 miles away. Yeah, I'd love to help you, but
Can't.
it's a little too far.
Yeah.
And I'm not familiar with the area and that market.
Yeah. And that's a great point too, is staying with your area of expertise where you're
Correct.
actually expert in. So yeah, share with us if there's someone out there that's actually thinking about buying, someone out there that's actually thinking about selling, how they would get in touch with you.
Okay. So my cell number is 410-596-4485. The office number is 443-551-3442. You can email me at exitrealtyperspectives@gmail.com. You can catch us on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Awesome. Awesome. We are just, grateful that you're here with us, and you guys reach out to JR. Again, he's licensed in Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Washington, D.C. And we're going to share his information with you. Thank you, JR, so much for being with us. We are so grateful to have you on here. And everyone, you guys stay safe, be safe. Any final words that you want to let your audience know there? Any final words?
Just enjoy the endeavor of finding your home or selling your home. And it's a privilege to be able to do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome, and thank you for coming. Dream Real Estate TV, everyone. Pamela DuBois. Stay safe, be blessed, and we'll see you guys soon.